brought the milk in around 4 o'clock from our dairy here on the farm, and it took us about an hour and a half to get it up to the temperature where we pasteurize the milk, and then it takes about an hour to cool it down again to the temperature that we need to put the rennet in and the cultures. And then we need to wait about another half hour, and then we start cutting the curds. That takes 10 to 15 minutes. And then when you cut the curds, the whey sort of comes up to the top and the cheese separates from the whey that goes to the bottom. And we drain whey out. And there's 2 steps that we need to take. We wash the curds and drain more whey 2 different times. And that all takes, what, about another half hour or so. Then we are stirring it at the same time. The whole process is about 8 hours until we get them into the molds and on the press.
And then there's an additional 2 hours under the press, on the press.
Half hour.
And you take them out and flip them over.
Flip them around and turn them around in the molds. Then that takes 2.5 hours pressing. So total it's about 3 hours of pressing. Here on the table, in the molds until tomorrow morning. That gives them some time to firm up a little more. And then from there they go into the brine water, salt water. That's for a preserver and to give them their salt flavor. And they're in there for 2 days. It's 275 gallons. And that makes about 240 pounds of cheese.
Well, they say about 10 pounds of milk to a pound of cheese, so we should have a little bit more than that.
We never really weigh it when it's fresh because there's still whey coming out of it. And you lose some weight from aging it. Take them out of the molds. We'll do that later today and leave them set overnight. Then tomorrow they go in the brine in the salt water. That's to preserve the cheese and to give it its salt flavor. That lasts 2 days. And then after that they come out and we dry them off, and then they'll get a cheese coating to preserve it in the storage.